Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you, and this trainer wanted me to give a shout out to the King's Heath Pokemon group. So thank you so much for watching the content, all members of that community, and thank you for submitting these battles. I really do appreciate it, and don't forget to submit your battles if you are watching. But let's go ahead and take a look at this trainer's team. He's running Empoleon, Toxicroak, and Galarian Stunfisk. So Empoleon recently got a buff in a way because it can now learn Drill Run, or Drill Peck, excuse me. And Drill Peck got a buff too, didn't it? So it's actually really powerful now. So Empoleon just got a lot better, so I actually think it's really good. So I'm excited to try one myself. But let's go ahead and take a look. So he's going back-to-back Hydro Cannons. So this Hydro Cannon gonna be shielded. Okay, so that Wishcash wanting to try and win the lead. Empoleon, it looks like he's okay with letting it go down. I think this is enough. Yeah, it is enough. Okay, Empoleon, not the bulkiest Pokemon, so he does go down. In comes that Toxicroak, so this Toxicroak is gonna go ahead and shield that. Perhaps trying to feint down. Another Mud Bomb does come out. This will do a lot to Toxicroak, but it's not going to knock it out. So Mud Bomb comes in, and it does do a lot, but Toxicroak will farm down and does have energy for whatever's coming in. Wigglytuff, the Sludge Bomb is hitting Wigglytuff right in the face. Is this enough? I have to say yes. No, it's barely not enough, but that's okay. It did most of the damage. 1 HP left. Galarian Stunfisk can delete it with Mud Shot, which is actually good. It gets more energy. In comes Probopass. Galarian Stunfisk wins that matchup with Earthquake. So really well played. Fantastic to see Empoleon in this. I feel like, honestly, I think Empoleon's good for all three leagues. Not necessarily the regular Master League, but the Premier Cup. So yeah, I mean, Ultra League as well, of course. So, and we're seeing it right now in the Great League. So we have Empoleon versus Shadow Mawile. So Empoleon should definitely win this, although that Fire Fang damage is neutral. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, this probably going to be a power punch coming in from that Shadow Mawile. Empoleon not wanting to shield it actually does a good amount of damage, but that's totally fine. Hydro Cannon is coming out. It might be shielded if this Mawile wants to try and win Switch. Yep, going to be shielded. Can he get to another Hydro Cannon? Oh, I don't think so. Going to feint. He could have gotten there, or could have won that matchup, I think, if he shielded the power-up punch, but I totally wouldn't have shielded it either, because you don't really like shielding a power-up punch, right? I mean, nobody does. So in comes Azumarill. So this Azumarill is going to be hit with a Sludge Bomb, or is it going to shield? Now, this Toxicroak definitely has to shield. We'll have to see. Is Toxicroak going to go for the bait, or is it going to go straight Sludge Bomb? I would go for Sludge Bomb, but let's see what he decides to do. Going for Sludge Bomb actually has enough for 2 Sludge Bombs, or almost 2 Sludge Bombs. So that does a lot of damage, and then going for Mud Bomb, this will be enough to knock out the Azumarill. I expect no shield coming in from the opponent. Or, okay, I stand corrected. The opponent, going for the charge attack. Probably could have fainted down, only 1 HP on that Toxicroak, but Ice Beam will be enough to knock out the Toxicroak. In comes that Galarian Stunfisk. Is Galarian Stunfisk going to attempt to farm down? I think it is. This charge attack coming out. If it's a Hydro Pump, it's going to do a tremendous amount. Not going to risk it. Going to be that Ice Beam, but Galarian Stunfisk does not want to take any chances. In comes Munchlax. At 100 energy, this Galarian Stunfisk might as well throw an Earthquake. Going to do that just now. Doing a lot of damage, trying to get to another Earthquake to knock out the Munchlax, and able to do so before the Bulldoze comes out. So Galarian Stunfisk with energy is so deadly, it's not even funny. In comes Azumarill. Azumarill is not making it to a Hydro Pump, and we're going to be able to Mud Shot it down. So really well played. Beautiful games. I actually might want to try out this team myself. I mean, even that Empoleon, I definitely want to try out Empoleon with Drill Peck. So we'll see how the next game plays out. I don't think he used Drill Peck yet, but we'll see how it plays out. Hydro Cannon just does so much damage, but in comes that Azumarill. So, okay, you're not going to go for the Hydro Cannon in this situation, so going to go ahead and go for that Drill Peck. Let's see how much Drill Peck does to an Azumarill. It does, okay, not too much, but it's okay. It adds up. So if all these moves are resisted. Hydro Pump, what am I saying? Of course, all the moves are resisted. Hydro Pump still does a lot though, because as I said, Empoleon is not the tankiest Pokemon in the world. So gonna go ahead and go for another Drill Peck. This is actually a close fight. This Azumarill is gonna be able to get to an Ice Beam or a Play Rough, whatever it happens to be. Let's see. Probably gonna be that Ice Beam. Nope, gonna be a Play Rough. Okay, so the Empoleon does go down. Could have shielded it and one switch perhaps, but I totally understand allowing allowing Empoleon to go down, wanting to farm with Toxicroak. Unfortunately, the Skarmory comes in, but now Galarian Stunfisk comes in, so it's a Galarian Stunfisk mirror match. This is going to be a difficult game to win. You might have to bait or hope that they don't shield this Earthquake. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this is not shielded. It is not. That's actually huge. That I almost said Stunky or Skunk Tank. That Galarian Stunfisk did not shield it. That's actually really huge because this Skarmory, yes, they have 2 shields, but I mean the opponent made a mistake by not shielding that. They shouldn't have risked it, but totally fine. Yeah, because I mean these Sky Attacks, Brave Bird, even Flash Cannon, right? I mean, they're all resisted by Stunfisk, so Stunfisk is going to be able to take them. Plus, he still has a shield, so looking pretty good. This Charge Attack coming through. Again, Stunfisk is going to be able to take it. So, as you can see, definitely takes it. And Skarmory is going to go ahead and go for another, what I assume to be a Sky Attack, not even bothering to shield it because Stunfisk can take it. It is getting pretty low, but again, that's totally fine because you also have to keep in mind that Toxicroak, even though it's weak to flying attacks and it obviously can't take a Sky Attack, it still does good neutral damage with counter. So, plus it has a charge move ready to go, even though both are heavily resisted. It still does a little bit of damage. So another Rock Slide coming out from the Stunfisk. Probably a switch at this point. Yep, going to switch into Toxicroak. And that's why I said this little bit of damage is going to actually matter. The Mud Bomb goes in and one more counter will feint that Skarmory and able to win that one. So yeah, the opponent made the mistake by not shielding that. There was really no reason not to shield it. Even if it was a bait and it was a Rock Slide, the opponent was still in a really good position. So, you know, they still probably would have won. So it was like, there was really no reason not to shield it, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so we have a Meganium versus an Empoleon. So you would think this is bad for Empoleon, but with Drill Peck, I'm not so sure anymore. Yes, these Frenzy Plants are neutral, and they're still going to do a lot of damage. Empoleon cannot take another one, but this Drill Peck should be doing a lot of damage as well. That Frenzy Plant actually did a tremendous amount of damage. It did more than I thought, but Empoleon going to bail into Toxicroak. Out comes Munchlax. Okay, oh, this is very interesting, because this Munchlax is going to be weak to counter, so Toxicroak is going to shield this Body Slam, not wanting to take that. And this Toxicroak is going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb to knock out the Munchlax right now. So this Munchlax is going to, yep, going to shield, okay. And a Charge Attack coming through, Toxicroak going to use the final shield, not wanting to be hit with this Body Slam. That would have knocked out Toxicroak. Toxicroak just going to farm down, and it is loaded on energy. Absolutely going for the Sludge Bomb against this Azumarill. Going to do a tremendous amount of damage to poor Azumarill. But totally fine. Can he get to another one? Yeah, he could definitely get to another one because he was so loaded on energy. Absolutely. So that Toxicroak will knock out the Azumarill. In comes Meganium. Meganium is going to be able to farm down. You can't really bring in Empoleon, can you? I guess you can. This Empoleon is going to farm down, though. Able to catch the Charge Attack, so going to catch the Frenzy Plant with Galarian Stunfisk. But again, this Meganium can't really, or not the Meganium, but the Stunfisk can't really take it. Well, it could take another one, but it's going to get it really low. And is this Meganium going to get to another one? No, it's not. Okay, so able to actually win that one. So that was actually a really close game. I thought that Meganium was going to win, but able to beat it. But yeah, that Frenzy Plant does a lot to Empoleon. Drill Peck, obviously, going to be super effective. Frenzy Plant is neutral to Empoleon, but it still does a lot of damage. So jumping into what I believe to be the final game, we'll have to see. And if this trainer might possibly reach rank 7 after this set, we'll have to see. So it's going to be Empoleon versus Azumarill. So again, let's see how this plays out. Azumarill going to bail into Defense Deoxys, doing a lot to Empoleon. Wow. So in comes Galarian Stunfisk. So Galarian Stunfisk, even though it's weak to counter, it double resists Thunderbolt and Rock Slide coming from Deoxys, and it also single resists Psycho Boost, so it actually wins this matchup against Deoxys. So Deoxys is going to go for that Rock Slide. It does absolutely no damage. So Galarian Stunfisk is a good save switch. It's just it was a little bit too slow on the switch, but that's okay. So Rock Slide coming through, but again, it doesn't really matter. This Stunfisk is going to go ahead and charge up energy, I guess. Getting really low though, so you do have to be careful because again, the counters do add up. You know, this damage, even though these charge attacks are not doing much, it is adding up, and the counter damage definitely is doing a lot. So going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Has 2 built up. Deoxys does shield. Here comes another one. Does the opponent have another shield? We'll have to see. I don't know. He does not going to shield. She does have another shield, but she's not going to shield. In comes her own Golion Stunfisk. In comes Toxicroak. Toxicroak is absolutely going to town against this Stunfisk. Gonna go ahead and shield this. And it is going to be the Earthquake, so beautiful shield coming in from that Toxicroak. No reason to shield, or not shield, no reason to not shield. So building up to 2 Sludge Bombs, so again, no reason not to throw the Sludge Bomb. You have to. Even if this is shielded, you can still get off another one. It's not shielded. And here comes the other one. So this is Zumel probably going to shield, or the game is just going to be over. So down goes the Zumel, and this Toxicroak is going to be able to farm all the way down. Going to be able to shield this safely and just count it down. So yeah, beautiful games. So that's a 5-0. Beautiful team. Beautiful team. I love Toxicroak and Stunfisk, obviously. Empoleon is definitely interesting now with the Drill Peck, so I want to try it myself. So going 5-0. So let's see if they do reach rank 7 in this set. So picking up a Trico. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I guess we don't see if they reach rank 7. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.